be allowed to attack the records and reports from Dr. Chiripu and Sanderson.
So he's not allowed to testify?
That's what the judge said today. We're going to make a full record of it tomorrow before we start, and you'll be able to hear all those arguments.
I don't understand how he couldn't want to hear what he has to say before he makes a decision like this.
I don't know either. It was an argument I made to him today. I sent you the motion that was filed. I argued all of those points, that there was no reason for him to keep Dr. Levin out, and the judge will reiterate his ruling on the record tomorrow.
So they're not going to give me my kids back if they're not even going to play fair with my doctor.
At this point, I would probably tend to agree with you.
This is like highly illegal. I mean, they give pedophiles and literally domestic offenders custody of children, and I've done nothing wrong. And they're not even giving me my children back. So
I know.
We needed to have this moved. Like, I mean, we've kind of known that they've been acting this way the whole time. I mean, why could we not have gotten it moved to St. Louis City?
Because we've been over this. I do not believe it would have been moved, and now that the trial has actually started, I can guarantee you it will not get moved.
Well, now I guess I don't know. I just don't see how this is in any world okay to keep babies away from a good mother. I mean, I have everything they need here at my house. I mean, I could send them to school just as they are. The only reason that they're claiming on the TRO that I couldn't have my kids was because I didn't take them to the doctor as much as they had liked. But are they so old and stupid that they forgot it was COVID for more than a year and we weren't supposed to even leave the house? Have they even forgotten the state of emergency or, the entire pandemic even happening? And we were locked in the house. And it's just like, are you kidding me?
Look, I completely understand why you're feeling the way you are. I don't necessarily disagree with you either.
So this could take how long could it take to get to the Court of Appeals?
So the way this works is that once we're done with all of the evidence and testimony, which should be Thursday, then the judge will give us time and ask everybody to write a proposed judgment to the court. In that, I basically state that there will be, the summary of it, or Cliff Notes version, is there is no reason for Alex to not have her children. There is no reason that has been demonstrated that she's a danger or threat to them, nor has she ever been. All she has done is properly cared for them. Her methods may be outside of what societal norms are, but that doesn't mean that the kids aren't safe and well-fed and well-cared for.
My methods and self-sustainability do you guys realize how many people in Missouri do that? Every Missouri landowner is allowed to have a rain receptacle on their house by law. It's not strange or out of the ordinary. Just because they're too uneducated to understand how to sustain themselves does not mean that I'm strange or out of the ordinary.
When I say that, Alex, I mean you're not. Most people in the St. Louis area don't have rain receptacles. Don't only drink rainwater after purifying it. Most people get their water from the tap. That's all I meant. I'm sure there are other people that do exactly what you do.
So what does he have to say about the fact that when they came to my house that day and took my children, there was no court order for them to be allowed to take custody of my babies, and everything was filed days after while I was being locked up?
And that's all part of my argument and cross-examination of Gina once she actually testifies.
So what stops me from doing the same damn thing to them that they did to me? Why don't I just show up with my friends that are cops and take my kids back, and then we can file motions after the fact? What stops me from acting in the same manner as they did to me?
Oh, well, I don't know what court order a law enforcement officer would enforce at this point that would allow you to take the children.
Well, I mean, they found officers that did it. I'm sure I could. I'm friends with plenty of them. And lots of them are literally so livid at this even happening and being a thing in our city. They didn't even know this was happening until I brought it to their attention. Now they know. So I wouldn't doubt. The federal officer said he's going to be there tomorrow. He wants to be. But now that I tell him this, I don't know what they're going to do. This is obnoxious. They're saying there's no way they can keep your kids from you. There's too much going on at this Brian Walk's house and these other people's houses. As police, we can even tell that. From all the, just from the police reports alone that are on record of them. There's too much going on over there. They have to give your kids back.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm working on preparing everything to cross-examine Sheriff Hu and get ready on all the other witnesses. So I did talk to Dr. Levin. He will be available later in the day on Thursday as a rebuttal witness to rebut anything that Sheriff Hu and or Sanderson have stated in their reports and records and testimony.
So wait, Dr. Levin is going to testify?
He can testify as a rebuttal witness, meaning he can rebut methods and conclusions made by other providers, but can't provide an analysis of what he thinks of you.
That is so ridiculous. What?
Look, Alex, I don't disagree with you. I think it is ridiculous. I think he should be allowed to testify regarding your mental state and his evaluation of you based on what has happened.
So is Sanderson an expert witness that's going to testify?
No one has subpoenaed her. She requires some exorbitant testimony fee, which is ridiculous.
Of course.
I wasn't going to have you pay her that to have her there because there's no reason for you to pay to have her testify that you're crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it'll be attacking her report and stuff like that if the report's put into evidence.
Has the judge viewed? I sent you 2 links to 2 videos I was hoping that he would view. I don't know, did he get to view them?
He's not going to view them until they're in evidence, and they haven't been put into evidence because we haven't been in court.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, do you have those 2 links to help me get those into evidence?
Yeah, I will try.
Okay, I really appreciate it.
All right, I will see you in the morning. Please be there by 10 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.